is our evaluation presentation for our media project Playtime's Over.
Our original thoughts that we wanted to use a plot that involved control, because the idea of an innocent character being controlled by another person is quite horrific to most people, quite sinister. So we used the idea of voodoo dolls as a way to control people. We did start off thinking about using like paranormal happenings in a house, but we realised that we didn't have the technology to film that as well, so it would be easier to use actors than using voodoo dolls.
Also, as Caitlin said, the voodoo dolls that we researched, mainly about how they functioned and like what's involved with doing voodoo in general. Also, we watched loads of other horror film openings and analysed them, and we noticed that loads of horror conventions were repeated in every one, especially like precursors, so knives and danger. Also, we thought mainly that Halloween influenced us because of the continuous tracking shots that was used, the child like subverting the conventions, but also conforming to them as it's still an art killer.
A bit louder guys please for the camera.
We conducted a questionnaire asking questions like what genres of horror people preferred and what type of killer they would prefer in a horror movie. In the end, we found out that they would like paranormal activity, and generally we thought that the child killer would be more of a chilling type of killer, so we decided to use him in it anyway. And all of our research has been put on our blog.
After we did all our research, we came up with our final idea, which was basically like the girls at home, the parents leave, and then her boyfriend comes over. You see loads of different shots of the voodoo dolls, and then when the boy goes into the kitchen, he gets possessed and kills the girl, and then you like find out who the killer is at the end, basically. We thought it was quite an ambiguous plot because the killer isn't immediately clear who it is. Like you think it's Josh because he kills Abby, but then at the end you actually find out that it's not Josh at all, it was a child. And we thought, yeah, it was quite an original plot because when we, in our research and stuff, we didn't see any other films that involve voodoo. So yeah, we thought it was quite creative as well.
Our target audience was generally quite young people and teenagers, because like they're usually more interested in the horror genre type of film. And we thought about our target audience throughout when we were using like the sort of themes of like a relationship and like teenage drinking. But we did rate it at a 15 because there was a lot of implied violence with the stabbing, and there was also quite a lot. It's quite psychologically disturbing, the idea of a child killer. But we did think we could have added in more disturbing scenes and perhaps like maybe a higher rating would have made it like more effective.
This is our final coursework piece.
Helen, you take a leave and
you can enjoy it. That was not the link I put on there, but it's fine.
do you want the light off as it plays?
Yeah.
I'm going now, we'll be back later then, right? See you later. Bye.
missing glasses.
Which is like how we like made the film sort of thing, like all the different shots and stuff.
The location we used to film all the shots of the voodoo doll.
This is the window that we filmed when Caden's parents walked out the house. It's meant to be Danny, the child, looking out, watching them walk away.
This is the room that Danny walks out of as he comes downstairs.
Where Josh and him exist. And we filmed with him getting glasses from this cupboard. And we filmed through the glasses to create a hazy used effect. This is also how we filmed the establishing shot. We had the first shot of the entire film. Right here is where we did the low angle of Danny to give him power as he's the main killer. And as it was point of view of Josh was obviously lower down.
When we wanted to address our audience, we mainly focused on the younger generation because we actually are them, so we get an insight as well. And also, we thought it would be good to involve teenage life into the clip to create reality. So a boyfriend coming over when the parents are away and wine for the underage drinking as well.